Okay. I decided, apparently foolishly, to wear a sweater today. We're in a heat wave. Okay, I recognize this, that we're in a heat wave. However, my room and my classroom is usually very cold. And so I was like, I'll just wear a sweater because I'll be hot outside, but I'm never outside. And then I'm just cold all day. So I was like, I'll wear a sweater. And I also wore socks and shoes. Socks and shoes, which I do not normally wear socks and shoes. Like full shoes like this? Never. I always wear sandals, but today I wore a sweater and I wore shoes that cover my whole feet. And I don't know how much the AC is on. We started planning homecoming and student government. They want to do some dress up days for the homecoming week. And one of the days they want to do that everyone really likes is Adam Sandler. And I don't really even understand what it means. I had another student who came in because he finished all his work in his other class. And then he had to stay in my class because there's an administrator in the hall telling him that if he doesn't get to class, he's going to get kicked off campus. And so he came into my class and just sat there. Anyway. So I feel like I'm getting lower and lower. I'm not really that tired. I'm just hot. Now, I think probably the most memorable thing at this point from the day is when my SBOs, and they wanted me to take a picture of them. Here's your warning. Someone wants you to take their picture. And it looks almost like a camera app, but not quite. And it says something about like, you're doing good, you're almost there, halfway through the picture. It's taking a picture of you also. So you're there in your picture taking face, which is like, you know, and the camera is so close to you. So I take their picture and their picture shows up, and then in this corner is my horrible looking face. I am really relieved to look in this camera and remember that I don't look like that. It's the worst picture of me I've ever seen, hands down, in my life. It was so funny. I'm mad at them, but it was really funny. I'm not really mad at them. Lovable turds. I did have one student say that I was their second favorite teacher. And I was like, wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much. And then his friend was like, well, you're my favorite teacher. And I was like, wow, okay, that's great. And then he says, well, you and. I was like, that doesn't count. Tomorrow will be Friday. I don't remember anything from first period. I can't even really remember who my first period is. I have my double prep hour, and I corrected and helped get some nacho cheese going for a tailgate tonight. The nacho cheese front is not looking good at the moment. I've never made nacho cheese. I don't like nacho cheese. I like nachos. So a couple of student gov kids brought crock pots in my room and put the cheese in and just turned it on, and there's some burning happening, and it's not creamy and it's not great. But I don't know. But that does mean that my room smelled like nacho cheese from about 10:45 a.m. until I left school. And my fourth period was like, what is that smell? And most of them thought it was okay. They didn't dislike it. One girl was like, can we have class somewhere else? This is gross. I was like, I'm so sorry. That's not an option. We're in the nacho cheese class. We're in the nacho cheese class for today. My fourth period is very energetic. So far it's in a positive way. But they have so many questions, and I'm constantly like, It's a fun class. And one of the things that is so interesting to me is, and this happens every year, is that I do not allow swear words in my class. But inevitably every year when I have that first discussion with students, like, if I don't get to swear, you don't get to swear, they say something that they don't realize is a swear word. Dang. They don't realize dang. the not dang is a swear word. They don't realize heck, that's not heck, is a swear word. They don't always realize that God can be a swear word. I taught 2 kids today that 2 of the words they use all the time are swear words, and they're like, what? They're like, I say that in front of my parents. I was like, that's okay. Your parents are fine with it. That's your parents can be fine with it. That's fine, but it is still technically a swear word. Anyway, my brain's tired, so I'm done.